Betting on life will become stronger. That's what Ma Sangdo said. But now it vanishes when the young are in full force. Sungu beats Mr. Sangdo with gloves made from the tray. Mr. Sangdo was thrown far away when he was hit by Sungu's punch. Yuna was surprised to see him. Sungu continues the attack again. Just as Sungu is about to land a blow, Sangdo takes out a grenade. Pak Sangdo threatened to blow up everything there, including the suitcase. Mr. Sangdo revealed what was in the suitcase. It contained children who had been kidnapped by Mr. Sangdo. And there was also the son of CEO Choi Yun-chong. Yuna is very worried about that thing, because it could all disappear if it were blown up. Mr. Sangdo can't wait to explode the grenade. And everyone will die. Mr. Sangdo told everyone to kneel, but suddenly Sungu, with a quick movement, approached Sangdo and took the grenade and put it in his mouth. Sungu then tells Sangdo to strengthen his chin, so that the grenade doesn't explode because the gun has been removed. This is what threatening feels like, Sungu says. Sungu completely beats Mr. Sangdo. In a battered condition, Sangdo continued to bite the grenade because he was afraid it would explode. Sungu puts the pin back on. Sungu tells Mr. Sangdo to get up, because he felt he hadn't finished beating him. Yuna is afraid that Sangdo will counterattack. But what happened was that Mr. Sangdo begged Sungu for forgiveness. Sungu and Yuna just stared. Not long after, the teacher arrived at the place. The teacher was surprised by Mr. Sangdo with his battered body. Finally, the teacher was happy to see that everyone was safe even though the brothers were injured. Finally, the case ended there. The kidnapped child was finally released. Including Yun Chung's son was also successfully rescued. Mr. Sangdo now is nothing, though he has evaded tracking for 13 years. But rumors about his greatness now are not a problem for everyone. Mr. Sangdo was finally taken to the center of glory. Mr. Master still finds it hard to believe all about that incident. His nightmare has now passed. They managed to defeat him. There are many things that Mr. Master can't understand. Mr. Master couldn't do anything, because he denied Mr. Master couldn't do anything because he denied it. After that incident, they have officially become killers. But they were even unhappy, because they were only given the D-grade level. They were invited somewhere. They came to a room. They were surprised by the people inside. Two brothers are afraid of those whose bodies are big. And finally came a woman that they were waiting for her arrival. As she walked, the woman said that her leadership was interested in the children, for saving the successor of the Daeho group. They get special service from the CEO, to enjoy dishes without flaws. They were also given luxurious suits to wear. They were ushered into a room again. With a luxurious door, the woman opened the door. Unexpectedly, they were shocked by the content. A place full of weapons. As a group that has the best technical capabilities in the entire world, Daeho Group is responsible for supporting combat equipment for Killer Glory. They are tested to pick up the desired weapon. The brothers and sisters are very happy about it. They took a lot of weapons. His weapons will be delivered via package. Yuna looked at the Damascus knife. There are qualities as there is quality too. Expensive items will be given free of charge to them. Yuna thought that she had no right to take, because at the time of this incident she had done nothing. Sungu picked up a pen. Sungu felt that he had used all of them. Sungu was called by the waiter just now. It turned out to be told to the CEO's room. Others are not allowed to participate. Sungu, according to him, the woman's will. They headed to the CEO's room. Sungu arrived at the CEO's room. Excuse me, sir. I escorted Master Kim Sungu as per your orders, the woman said. Thanks, you can come back, sought the CEO. I already want to see you, Sun-gu, Mr. CEO said. Chairman of Daeho Group, the best arms companies in the world. How? What, the food suits your taste? Yes, I eat deliciously thanks to you. Then what about the suit? This is also a perfect fit. What do you need to call me? I told you, I just want to see you. There is no other purpose, so there is no need to worry. Mr. CEO also said that you need to worry, because you are Peter. Sun-gu was just silent. The story goes back in time in Namsan. Cho Yin-chong, who was kidnapped. And there was one kidnapper who was caught. He was asked, but did not answer where. He was very tightly closed. There is only one way to free him. They were told to please the missiles. They developed to the Soviet Union. If he refuses, Daeho Group's son's life will be lost. The club unit sent to Moscow, the Delta Force, has also been wiped out. Mr. CEO finally decided to go somewhere. That place is the Church of Honor. Mr. CEO immediately banged on the door of the church. Mr. CEO immediately begged to send help. Because his son was kidnapped by the Soviet Union. Mr. CEO promised to give everyone help to the Church of Honor. If succeeded in saving his son. They sent one best person. He has already slid in Moscow. The person sent was Peter. Although he was alone, Peter would definitely be able to deal with it. Peter immediately showed his greatness. Peter without difficulty overthrew all the guards in the train. The number of bullets in the gun matches the number of heads there. However, there was still one person who took the kidnapped child hostage. Meanwhile, PT has run out of bullets. The atmosphere on the train was very stressful. Peter counts up to 3 times to look down. The child me cried in fear. Peter uses a coin and throws it in the face of the kidnapper. Right hit the kidnapper's forehead. And then died immediately in an instant. Damn thanks to Peter. The son of the chairman of Daeho Group managed to survive. Thank you, brother, for saving me. I will definitely repay Coca's kindness. Thanks to you I am still alive today. I have never forgotten the face of my savior. Even though it has been 40 years? Mr. CEO asked again, confirming Kim Sun-gu. You are Peter, your faces really look like. The little boy who used to be weak has now grown into a mature and strong. By the way, you just took a pen from the arsenal, is it true? Asked Mr. CEO. Why don't you take another one too? Sun-gu gets the coolest gift from a Daeho Group company. A motorcycle named Petrus version 4. UAMG motors use powerful engines from Daeho Group. Sun-gu finally received the special gift. Sun-gu's friends were amazed by the reward. The brothers wanted to exchange the weapons taken earlier, but they couldn't. After a while, the teacher called them. The teacher informed that their seniors also wanted to see the new children who were in rank D. They went to the meeting place and wanted to show their young blood. The teacher told them that if they reached that place, tell them the young monster had arrived. Club Glory Gang CO Branch, Church of Honor Habjeng. They feel famous until they are tired, he said. They must be curious about us. Because they managed to catch criminals level S, Kotakakak Barodik. When they were ready to go inside, Yuna thought they were too excited. They began to open the door. Yuna was shocked by what was inside. All the Nai in the church are killers. They all got their own missions. Yuna was astonished by how she got the mission, but Sun-gu didn't. The brothers get the same coin as the other killers. But after opening it, it turned out that the writing was even told to fight. We will not give missions to newcomers. They were instead given special holy. Blood. But what did the giver do? They splashed on the sister's head. It's really unexpected. This is a slap in the face for Class D level. That guy was so brazen as hell. Does Uncle know how good it tastes? Is this a special treatment of new students? If so, well, I will fight with Uncle. The atmosphere became tense in the church. It seems that we have to fight regardless of it seems. That we have to fight regardless of level. We will not succumb to the old. The uncle spoke. It seems like you guys don't know what level D means. While attacking they said, yes, we don't know what level D means. We are different from others. Remember, we are both Dokgo brothers. Who will get S level aka Apostle? They feel the hassle of dealing with B level. They were even admittedly not boys anymore. Who dared to fight against their seniors? Yuna was amazed by the Dokgo brothers. They looked much stronger when fighting Pak Sangdo at that time. The Dokgo brothers continue to attack. Suddenly one of the men disappeared. The uncle was looking for him. It turned out that he was downstairs and holding the uncle's legs. After the uncle lost control. The man who jumped down wanted to after the uncle lost control. The man who jumped down wanted to hit the uncle from the front. Just as he was about to hit. Suddenly the uncle took out a weapon from the wood. The uncle directly hit the two hands of the man who was toe. The uncle just now turned out to be not serious about the uncle. Just now turned out to be not serious about fighting. And start now the uncle is about to start seriously. Facing the Dokgo brothers. Yuna and Sungu were shocked by the uncle. It turned out that the uncle still kept his. It turned out that the uncle still kept his strength. The two brothers and sisters were severely beaten. Yuna was terrified, she wanted to help her. But was blocked by the uncle's colleague. His colleague explained that the uncle struggled to get a B level. Uncle Atuk worked hard from a long time ago. People who get B level are already considered special to others. While level D only targets ordinary people. Level C must rely on strength, for example against gang members. Level B is assigned against people who will be at odds with fellow killers. It can be said that all are trying hard to reach a level. S level will never be obtained through effort. The highest killers numbered only 12. Aita Pustils. I tell you how to become an apostle. How to become an apostle. You just need to be born into this world. And just die there. Have you noticed your arrogance? Yuna said, you guys have gone too far. If it shouldn't be like that. Hey ladies, you should be thankful to get D level. You used to be just Pao Choin's errand boy. Sungu couldn't stand the treatment of his seniors. Don't cross my senior line. What the hell is this bastard? You want to challenge me? Sungu remembers what his friend said, you can't be flashy. Does it make sense that the new killer who came in could beat Mr. Sangdo? It's only a matter of time that Glory's people suspect you. Stop interfering with the children's problems. If I want to attack them from behind, I have to hide behind level D. Older people talk, you bastard. Sungu got slapped in the face. How dare you pretend to defend women? Your face looks like a mistress. Sugu replied, please hit as you like. But let us go to the hospital. Our friend was stabbed. You also know it will be dangerous if you don't go to the hospital. Now, I beg you seniors, stop all this. You bastard, you leave me speechless. Okay, I'll stop this fight here. But first submit your volunteer card. Grow up well and come back here to fight for the volunteer card. Again. They finally left the church. They looked restless. What will they tell the teacher about the volunteer card? Their senior took. The Dokgo brothers feel like they failed to protect Yuna and Sungu. What's the use of volunteer cards? We can print them again later. The important thing is that we survived. Sungu and his friends finally left that place. They had to go to the hospital to treat the wound. On the way, Sungu and Yuna ride together. Then Yuna asked something while on the way. Yuna asked how to become stronger. Sungu even said that the question was completely useless. Why is it useless? It doesn't matter if our identity cards are taken by them. If we are weak, that's normal. You're so annoying. Even though it sucks, we have to endure it because we are weak. Really annoying you, Sungu. After taking Yuna back, it turns out that Sungu has returned to the scene of the fight. Sungu already knows that the two men will return to the church. If you think about it, it feels very relieved. I was angry because I had to fight with those children. If they had any sense, they should have gone and looked for another job. Talking about that kid, whose face looks like a mistress. Suddenly, after opening the door earlier, they were surprised because the man in question was already sitting inside. Sungo is not a pushover. You came here to be beaten again. Or come here if you want to apologize. Hi, an older person is talking. You are deliberately ignoring him. Sungu started to speak. Do you have to do something like that to us? He wasn't beaten enough earlier, answered one of the people at level B. Yes, today I will show you why I came here again. I came to show you something. Showing things you have never seen in your life. And will not be seen again in the future. It was level S, the Battle of the Apostles.